But now I know that just sending it to the dry is what we need to do. Like that. Wow, almost stoned to 7. You know, it might be the coolest tagline in bowling. Nothing hits like a hammer. But shots like that makes you really believe it. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back. It's time to talk about the Hammer Anger. Now, the Anger has a modified Infamous core with a higher RG and a lower differential matched with that HK22 CT reactive flip. Now, I can't wait to see what this Anger does for me with SPECTO running, of course, but before we get to that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what Hammer Anger is all about. All right, we're talking about this Anger. It's got that core in it from the Infamous. You haven't seen that in a while, but it's modified. We raised the RG to 2.56. Differential dropped a few points to 0.49. And it's all wrapped with that HK22 CT reactive flip cover. Compound finish. Looks pretty cool. We're bowling on crown jewel pattern. It is House Shot City. Big pile of oil in the middle, 43 feet, 13:1 ratio, 22-23 units. So we got SPECTO running. We're gonna start this out. We're gonna move it in. I never did throw an Infamous, so I'm not sure how the core kind of reacts and responds, but got to see the Anger. So we're gonna start it out. We're gonna move on 15 here and drift a little bit left, throw the shot, and see what happens with this Hammer Anger. Let's see. What do you say? Okay, super clean. Definitely gets down the lane. Light mixer out of the gate. So we're off and running with the Anger. Now, where these balls fit in the line is kind of where, you know, you start with your Pure Envy type bowling balls. You get into your Black Widows, or maybe you start at Black Widows, and then you go into maybe like Hammer Effect, and you kind of work your way down into your stronger symmetricals. So I think that's where this kind of goes above, like Vibes, you know, but it all depends how you throw. So for someone, they might start with something like this and go to like Vibe later if they're slower speed and they don't need as much help hooking because they maybe don't throw it as hard or they're rev dominant, whatever. Maybe they just don't like ASIMs. Let's try a shot again. Go. Picked up harder, went through. Just trying to jam it in there, not trying to do too much to the ball, not trying to hit up on it, do anything crazy, just trying to play that straighter angle so everybody can see kind of what the ball does in the track. So far, it's got the light mixer, it's got the flush. I think we need like a trip 4 hit, don't we? I think so too. Can I call my shot? I don't know. We'll see how skilled I am today. Come on, get it. All right, no trip 4. I guess we'll just have to settle for dead nuts flush. Ho hum. So far, Hammer Anger, pretty good playing straight. Let's try to open up the angles now a little bit. Let's move it 5 left. Cool looking ball. It's got like a mix of like black, red, orange in there. All the colors just kind of blend. Looks good going down the lane. Not offensive at all. So here we go, staying in 20 now, a little swing. Oh, I wish that would have carried. That was very close to carrying, but like we always say, when you leave a 4-pin as you start to move in, you know you can stay aggressive because the ball has plenty of pop off that spot. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep throwing it with speed. I'm gonna keep staying aggressive until it shows me that it can't make that corner and go through the pins. That's it. That's what I look for. Secrets. It's out wider. Here we go. Yep. Wow. 7 and 9 went last. I got that out probably a board or 2 more. That thing came back so hard. If I would have stoned that 7-9, that'd have been a bad break, ugly break. Would not have been pleased with that reaction. result, I should say. Pleased with the reaction. All right, still wants to hook. I'm gonna try one more shot there, but I'm gonna have to move left to get this ball off that head pin. I'm just gonna try a little bit more, not more speed. I'm gonna keep it in more. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Like that. Okay. Less angle, less continuation through the pins. That is pretty much bowling 101. So you cut down your launch angle, cut down your entry angle and impact angle, you just, that's what happens. But I hit it hard. Let's start moving it in. I'm gonna be 10 left now, standing 25. Now I think this zone is gonna have enough oil for it, but I'm staying aggressive. Pins are just dancing. You know, it might be the coolest tagline in bowling. Nothing hits like a hammer. But shots like that makes you really believe it. It's not just marketing fluff, not just a cool tagline. Something different about a way a hammer ball interacts with the pins. Let's do that again. Gotta show it's no fluke. It's hooking. That's going high. Yeah, okay. Got the 4 out, almost 4.9. Yeah, I sent that just a little bit too early to the dry, I think. I saw it off my hand, but I know that the ball is predictable now. I can read the ball and it responds to what I'm doing. So what I feel at the bottom, it kind of happens at the back end exactly how I thought it would. So the result is exactly what I feel. Throw one more shot. Just try keeping it in more. Yes. Hook. Oh, too much. Okay, that's good to know. Purposely get it in, and the ball wants to kind of skid, skid, skid. So it does need friction to come off that spot. If you kind of miss it in with the shinier surface, it doesn't see it as well. Let's move another 5. We're gonna be 15 left now. We're gonna be on 30. But now I know that just sending it to the dry is what we need to do. Like that. Wow, almost stone to 7. That'd have been nasty. But that's it. I mean, just open your angles, get it to the dry, and this ball is pretty dang fun to throw. Not gonna lie. Let's do it again. I think this is gonna be a fun ball to throw. This ball is not acting like a high RG ball, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, how they match up to you is all that matters. Bam. Oh, wow, I saw it. Wow. That thing took a left turn. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up there with very quick response, sees the friction goes, little squirty in oil. So that tells me that the hook window on this ball is very, very narrow for a symmetrical ball. I want to throw one more shot. I don't want to get lazy like that again. Get it to the dry. If I'm gonna get it out there, I guess I gotta just throw it. I gotta throw it to the dry. Like that. Bam. Look at the pin dancing on there, still dancing. Yeah, that was more aggressive. I think I threw that probably a half mile faster. We'll let SPECTO fact check me. We'll see, but keeping up the aggressive speed, throwing the ball to the spot, not being complacent, that's the key to this ball right now. So let's move at 5. We're gonna be 20 left, all the way left. Standing on 35. Do I have to be aggressive still? I'm gonna try not to be, we'll see. It's in the oil. Hook. Oh, almost got there. That was a little bit in. I had a feeling covering more oil, I would have to gear down a little bit. And missing it in, I knew I was in trouble. I didn't get it out to the spot early enough. I got it to the spot way too late down the lane. And it labored. So that's kind of consistent with what we've been seeing so far. Let's try it again. That's it. I mean, I fed that way too far to the right, but I got it out there early, and that's the key. Is getting this ball the friction it needs to be able to slow down and change direction. If I got it in the oil, kind of skid, 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 striking, not gonna happen. So, where's the best zone for this ball? I don't really know. So I'm just gonna throw one more shot from this zone. I think it's pretty good. It might be a little bit too far left, but it's also very fun for me to just stand left, throw right sometimes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hammer anger, coast to coast, aggressive, throw it to the dry. And we trip a 4. No better way to end a video than a trip 4. So that's the latest hammer release, hammer anger with that modified infamous core. Hope you learned a little something about this ball, and if you purchased it, please let me know in the comments below. I love hearing that kind of stuff. So till then, check out the merch. I really appreciate the support, and as always, please subscribe. See you guys on another video.